Hey Aquarius, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is your energy update for the week of the 20th of September 2021. I hope you're doing well. Be sure to check out your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign for a complete picture of all of the energies that you've got going on, Aquarius, because you're more than just your sun sign, of course. And if you're interested in a mini read with me, I've got a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. I do mini reads in there, but for donation. So you're welcome to do that in there. Come along sometime. That would be great to see you. And also, if you're interested in a private reading with me, they're available from my website, behealing.com. You can find a link for that up there and one in the description box and in the comments below. So let's see what's going on in your energies this week, Aquarius. To dance with joy. Great energies this week. To dance with joy. So something is making you very happy this week, Aquarius. That's good. It's about time you had some good news. I feel like your energy has been a little, or things have been a bit tricky for you lately, is what it feels like. A lot of unrequited change is what I'm hearing. It's change that you didn't necessarily want. It will be good for you, but you felt like you've been pushed into it. It wasn't necessarily a conscious choice of yours. It's turning good this week. I like it. You've got purification here. And so things could be clearing themselves up. This could be about you needing to purify as well. So you might want to eat less of those toxic foods and take less of those toxic substances, that kind of thing. But it feels like there's something going on, something being cleared up this week in the energies that makes it easier for you to accept changes that you're going through at the moment that are happening in your life. So let's get some tarot out and find out what's going on with all of this. What's going on for Aquarius this week? Tell us more. Got the Page of Swords. So there's some kind of a truthful gesture or message coming in. It could be an apology or a detailed explanation of something. It could be a resolution to something that you're receiving from outside of yourself, someone paying attention to you, maybe what you're going through, providing a solution for you. That could be what causes you to dance with joy here. You're putting down burdens. Now, literally, I think some of you might be like getting rid of some of your stuff, releasing some of your burdens, actual, like, garage sale, selling your stuff, putting it on, whatever, Craigslist. Deburdening yourself of things that have been tying you down. Some of you, it's physically. Some of you, it's also, it'll be physically and some of you, it's losing weight. Some of you, it's physically and you're doing it within your life too. So streamlining your life, making things easier for you. It'll feel like a relief when you do that. Some of you could be getting ready for a move or get ready for this change that seems to have been coming along in the last few weeks. You seem to have been pushed into. Let me know in the comments below, Aquarius, what's going on, because these energies have been quite specific for Aquarius in the last few weeks. 8 of Swords. So something has bound you, and you're releasing those restrictions now and setting yourself free. You could have felt bound to living a certain timeline for a while, and now you're releasing yourself from that. I'm just getting this strong message that some of you are getting rid of stuff. You're streamlining. You're decluttering. You're here. Ace of Pentacles here. There's a new offer come in. It could have something to do with this Page of Swords here. It's some kind of a solution coming to whatever it is that you're going through at the moment. I feel like someone else has got an opportunity, an answer, a solution, an idea that's just like perfect for you, like that synchronously comes in just when you need it this week, and it has you really happy. It has you on the up and up. It has you thinking, oh, well, maybe this change is right for me after all. A change that you've been resisting. You felt bound to a certain timeline, but you're freeing yourself of that old timeline. It's revolving doors. It's a new timeline. It's you skipping into a new reality kind of an energy this week, Aquarius. You'll get that. Other signs might not, but you'll get that. What I mean. Page of Swords. So tell us about this Page of Swords. What is this? Temperance, something you've waited for a while. So you've been waiting for events to turn around. It's like, when's my luck going to kick in? Is like the universe forgotten about me? When is it going to happen? That's the energies that you've been in. Well, this week is when it's going to happen. You get your answer this week. That opportunity does show up. What's behind this is it's all good, and then you realize, oh, I wasn't forsaken after all. That whole thing. You know, like the footsteps on the beach. What is it? It's a religious thing, and I'm not into religion, but there's that story of there's two sets of footprints along the beach. You were walking along the beach with Jesus, I think, and just as you got to a tricky point in your life, there was only one set of footprints, and you're like, Jesus, why did you leave me? Why did you leave me at that point? And Jesus says, no, that's the point. I carried you. I picked you up and carried you. It's that energy right now, and you're realizing it's all good. Being carried to this new opportunity, this new life path, really, a new timeline. It's a new timeline in your life. 10 of Wands, so you are clearing out 9 of emotions so that your wishes can come true. Clearing something out. Moving that old energy out of the way so that your wishes can come true. Not new wishes. It's not new wishes. It's old wishes. Maybe you were determined to follow the timeline that you were following before, the choices that you've made before, and you're realizing it's not working out for you. A change does need to happen. You were kind of being stubbornly attached to that timeline of choices that you made in the past. But now your wishes can come true when you do this. Change. It's change, change, change. I've been feeling it in your energy for weeks now, Aquarius. Change, change, change. 8 of Swords, so you are releasing yourself from these binds, and it was self-imposed binds. You're like, no, I'm going to stick with this because I made this decision. I'm going to stick with this, and now you're releasing yourself. I'm like, okay, I'm not sticking with this decision anymore. I'm moving on to the new. I'm healing myself, and even though there's some pain involved in this ending, I'm going to go for it because there's better on the way. There's pain involved in it, so there's emotional attachments. You have to heal yourself from it, this move. But do it you will. Because there's a more painful option, and that's staying where you are, staying bound like this. That will be more painful. What's behind that is death, yeah. Definite transition going on here. Leaving behind the old so that you can have a rebirth. It feels to me like you might have been going kicking and screaming, but this is the week where you realize, I don't need to kick and scream. I can see light at the end of the tunnel now, and that path ahead, not just light at the end of the tunnel, like dancing with joy. I can see something really good is going to come of this. This bright, shiny offer here, this Ace of Pentacles, it's a golden opportunity. It's the moment to move forward. You're seeing that more than a glimmer of hope. You're seeing this could lead to something really good here. As much as I've been resisting it, the universe has carried me toward it because there seems to be something really good coming from this. Tell us about the Ace of Pentacles here. I do love it when cards fly out definitively like that and go to the card that they're clarifying. No longer left out anymore. So poor Aquarius, you felt left out. You felt like that Jesus left you behind, but actually Jesus was carrying you. You felt dejected, left out, but you're not. You're realizing that you're not now, and there was good reason that you've had this change forced upon you. I must have got the Tower card out for you a few weeks ago or something, because very tuned into that change being thrust upon you lately. But now you're realizing why, because there's something good coming for Aquarius. Growth, yeah, it's a growth path. Nice. It's a growth path. Awesome. So you've got much better things ahead. Now, what about your love life, Aquarius? What's going on in Aquarius love life? Codependency and let your friends help you. Codependency is about you always being the helper, you always doing things for other people, needing to be needed, wanting to be in control sometimes is codependency. It's enabling other people. Codependents can lose the focus on themselves and focus on everyone else, and then they wonder why no one else is being codependent with them. No one else is focused on them, sorting their stuff out. Well, that's yours to sort out, Aquarius. And so addictions are affecting your romantic life. Why does it say addictions on this card? Because codependents can choose addicts or alcoholics, They can also choose people that are unhealed and wounded to help, just someone that's in need. And you're the one that's requiring your own help and your friends' help at the moment. And so let your friends help you here. Don't, like, just even just for this week, step out of that codependency, Aquarius, and realize that you're the one that's in need of help this week. And so accept that help in. So your friends could be helping you, friends, lovers, could be helping you, doing things for you, to maybe sell your stuff or to help you move whatever this change is. But realize that you're allowed to receive. Let yourself receive. You don't always have to be the giver, Aquarius, if you've had those codependent traits. Look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. You've probably been giving a lot to other people, Aquarius. And there's balance that needs to come back. Now, for some of you, you might have felt that you were receiving a lot from them, but just check your energy, because if you feel drained around other people, that means that the energy is flowing from you to the other people. And so, that can happen. We can think people are giving to us when we're codependents. We can think, oh, but they do so much for me. They give me so much, that they help me out financially or whatever. But then ignoring the fact that you feel so drained around them, which shows that you're actually giving more energy. So look at the bigger picture there. I'm just picking up that some of you might feel like you're owing to other people, and you're not. You're not. It's your time to receive help, Aquarius. And as this has come up in your love life section, it might be that in your love life, you have always been that codependent one, the helper, the one that helps them. Choosing a project kind of things, choosing someone to help. And that's your safe place in relationships. So you don't feel safe getting into a relationship where they don't need help and they can help you and they can be stable and give to you. That's an uncomfortable place for you. And so if that's you, then a past lover, I don't feel like this is a current lover, but a past lover, you might feel very uncomfortable in asking them for help, because you're like, well, if I'm not in a relationship with them, what am I giving to them, in return? It's like, you've already given, look at the bigger picture, you've already given so much to them. You can ask them for help now. Unity, you understand that the love shared with another is amplified as a ripple effect across the universe. We're all one, and things do balance themselves up. Yeah, let that help in. And don't be afraid to ask exes for help. I mean, they might turn you down. If you've been in this codependent thing, those ones that you've been enabling, they tend not to want to give anything. If you've been on a one-way street, always helping them out kind of thing, they might go, no, like this, stab in the back. No, I won't help you. And that's when you know you were in a codependent situation, because they won't do the first thing for you, but you would do anything for them. So imbalanced. So they stab you in the back. Ouch. But it's still good to know that, because, like, wow, they really won't do anything for me. That could be very surprising, because you could have been telling yourself this tale that they love you and that they'd give to you and that they would do anything for you because you do anything for them. And then when it cuts to the chase, no, they wouldn't. When you ask them for help, they're like, no. Ouch. Better to know that than to continuously give to these drains. Enabling, it's called. And it's not all wrong, them or wrong. This means that you've been overgiving and not realizing that. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. It's not a healthy thing to do. It's a toxic trait, and you've got to realize that. And when you're in that, you will attract someone that's the opposite, a taker who won't do a thing for you. It's an imbalance. If you're an imbalanced person, you're causing imbalance in the universe. You're going to bring a match in. It's the opposite to you. So now we're clearing all of this up, aren't we, Aquarius? And you're headed into new territory here. What does a balanced relationship feel like? But you're headed into new territory with this offer that's coming in as well, or that light that you see at the end of the tunnel on this new timeline that you're moving into now. It's, you know, when things change, when you have a big life change like this, timeline switching Aquarius, it's the perfect time to change a lot of things at the same time, you know. You might want to make more changes in your life because something big is changing. Got the relationship card out here. I call in the infinite power of love to take over this union in every way. May it now fully belong to the divine. Let it unfold in the perfect way for each of us. I needn't fear letting go of control. I was feeling a control thing, that codependency can often be a control thing. My needs are always abundantly met. There you go. Your needs are always abundantly met. That's the energies for you this week. Be sure to check out your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign videos as well for that complete picture. And while you're here, don't forget to click like on this video down there. It really helps my channel out. Leave a comment. I would love to know what's going on. What are these changes that you're going through? What have I been reading? Who have I been reading for? Let me know. And also, consider subscribing as well if you're not already a subscriber. Click that notification bell to hear about when I go live in Psychic Cafe. Would love to see you in there. Have the best week ever, Aquarius. I will see you tomorrow in the Daily Energy Update. Bye.